Wednesday night college football. We got a pair of games on national TV for you. I'm going to give you free plays and analysis in both of them. Jacksonville State, Middle Tennessee State, Florida International, Missouri State. Hey, ugly games, ugly teams need love too. Let's break these games down and see if we can find a betting edge for you on Wednesday night. Free plays with analysis coming up right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV. And we'll start with the first game at 7:30 Eastern. It is Jacksonville State at Middle Tennessee State. And this one, of course, is on national TV for you on ESPN2. The Deuce gets this one between these two beauties. Middle Tennessee's been one of the worst teams in college football now, going back to the end of last season. They've carried it over this season, going just 1-6 straight up. However, they've started to make money for their backers, covering 3 of their last 5, including back-to-back covers, despite losing by 2 points at Missouri State and by 3 points at home against Missouri State, and then losing by 3 points at Delaware last Wednesday night. But they were a 9.5-point dog in that game. And this is a Middle Tennessee State that does look like they're getting a little more competitive now in conference play. And they've also found a running game. Really struggled to run the ball the first month of the season against non-conference opponents. They had 74 rushing yards or less in 3 of their first 4 games. But they've now averaged over 100 rushing yards a game here the last 3 once they've been in conference play. And will that continue against Jacksonville State? Well, maybe. Jacksonville State's actually a decent defensive team, giving up just 4.1 yards per rush this year against teams that run for 4.1. Where Jacksonville State has struggled is defensively against the pass, giving up over 8 yards per pass. The problem is Middle Tennessee does not throw the ball well. And if they get behind in this game, they're going to have a tough time catching up. And Jacksonville State is an explosive offensive team, averaging 31 points a game. But they also don't throw the ball well, just 5.9 yards per pass this year against teams that average 7.3. That's been Middle Tennessee's big weakness as well, has been a bad pass defense. It's given up 8.5 yards per pass. But the Blue Raiders have been okay against the run, allowing 4.2 against teams that average 4.1. And that's very important in this matchup because Jacksonville State is a powerful rush attack. They run the ball almost 50 times per game. About 2/3 of their offensive plays are runs, 277 rushing yards, 5.7 yards per carry. So I don't think Middle Tennessee is necessarily going to stop them from rushing the ball, but they should be able to slow them down. And with both teams being below average passing, I'm not sure they can take advantage of the opposing weaknesses for each pass for the other defenses. Let's stay away from the side in this game, and let's look at the total under 54.5 in this one. You can also look at some team totals under. Team total, by the way, for Jacksonville State is right around 30.5, which is their season average. Middle Tennessee, 24.5. And on the year, Middle Tennessee is averaging just about 18.5 points a game. So both team totals under if you want to pick one, if you like a side better than the other. I'm kind of neutral here on the side, so let's just look at the total here in this one, and we'll take the full game under 54.5. I know Jacksonville State's been an explosive offense here in recent weeks, but it's mostly doing their damage. They're mostly doing the damage on the ground. With neither team having success throwing the ball, should keep the clock moving, shorten the game, also prevent any big, huge 70-yard touchdown plays, which kill you when you have the under. If I'm going to play this game at 7:30 Eastern Wednesday night, I'd be on the under 54.5 between Jacksonville State and Middle Tennessee State. That's on ESPN2. All right, the other game's at 8 o'clock Eastern on CBS Sports Network. Florida International against Missouri State. And Florida International lost last week on the scoreboard in their game, and we broke it down here, of course, for you against Kennesaw State. And on the surface, it looked like Kennesaw had a real romping game there, 45-26. And they did. They had almost 500 total yards. FIU's defense has really struggled in that game. But what gets overlooked is the fact that Florida International moved the ball extremely well. They had over 500 yards of offense, 222 rushing, almost 300 yards passing. Came out with 518 yards in that game despite losing by 19. The offense looks like it's starting to click. Back-to-back weeks, they've combined now for over 500 combined rushing yards. And on the season, they have run for over 200 yards, over 220 yards to be exact, or more in 4 of their 7 games. So the question becomes, will they have success on the ground in this game against Missouri State? Well, Missouri State's been pretty strong against the run this season. Gave up just 82 points last week against New Mexico in a Wednesday night game. Held Tennessee Martin to 71. Held Middle Tennessee to 99. They have given up over 150 in their other 4 games this year. So against a good rushing attack, or at least what looks like it's becoming a good rushing attack in Florida International, I think Missouri State could maybe give up a little bit more than their season numbers would suggest. And overall this year, FIU is now averaging over 5 yards a carry and almost 200 rushing yards a game. And if you look at Missouri State's opponents played, their run defense might not be as strong as you would think. They're giving up 5.1 yards per carry and their overall opponent's schedule this year has averaged just 4. So they're about a yard per rush weaker than average. So I do think Florida International is going to win the rushing battle, win the line of scrimmage, and they'll need to because they don't throw the ball very well, and that's where Missouri State is a little bit better, is their pass attack. But this is a strength against strength here with a strength against weakness with Florida International against the Missouri State questionable run D. Meanwhile, Missouri State does throw the ball well, and Florida International has been pretty suspect on defense overall. So over could be worth a look in this one, over the 50, 50.5. And by the way, as I do this video on Monday afternoon, a lot of the sharper books out there are hitting 51, even 51.5 now. So I like the over at 51 or less because that's a very key number. There's about a 3% chance this game will land on exactly 51 points. So shop around, see where the line stands on Wednesday night when they kick off. And as far as the side in this game, I think it could be a nice little home spot for Missouri State here. This is a team that just bumped up, of course, to the FBS level, and they're not used to playing these standalone spotlight national TV games. They've done it. They did one last week at New Mexico State last Wednesday, but this will be their home debut on a weeknight, on a Wednesday night national TV game. So I think it'll be a raucous crowd. But that run edge does look like it favors FIU. So whenever I get the underdog that I think is going to have the better rushing attack on the line of scrimmage, at +4, I would lean FIU here, but I would also lean over 51 or less with the totals. I think both teams can move the ball offensively on Wednesday night, and that game is on CBS Sports Network at 8 o'clock Eastern. By the way, if you want to look at a team total, if I lean FIU and over, then the team total over 23.5 would make some sense. So I think that's a decent way to play that game, would be Florida International up and over 23.5. That way it takes the side out of the equation a little bit if you are worried about Missouri State getting that spark with the home crowd in the big national TV spotlight game. All right, those are your 2 Wednesday night games. Not the prettiest games on the board this week, but they are standalone spotlight games. I'd like to try to give these to you free every week here on the channel because I know many of you like to watch these midweek games. You like to handicap them. You like to play them. So whenever I see an edge or some analysis that's worth mentioning, I give it to you. Last couple weeks since we started these Tuesday and Wednesday games, I've given you all 18 weeknight college football games. I gave you both Tuesday night games. I gave you both Wednesday night games. That's 22 straight free weeknight college football games the last 2.5 weeks. If you're finding it useful, all I ask is a quick thumbs up like. It takes 2 seconds, and I will keep these videos coming. And if you have a couple more seconds, drop the comments below because I do read them. I reply back. Positive comments are always welcome. And also your insights, your handicapping analysis is loved. Let me know what sides or totals you like in these games. How are you attacking them? So maybe some inside information that's worth mentioning so others can learn and earn and win together here on WagerTalk TV. And if you're liking these free play videos, never miss out. Click subscribe and click the bell for an instant alert. When you click that bell after you subscribe here on WagerTalk TV, you will be alerted when my free play videos go up each and every day of the week. And also the big boy videos this weekend, college football top 25 for Saturday, NFL Fade the Public for Sunday, must-see TV. Fading the NFL Public, by the way, 5-1 last weekend, just crushed it in that video, over 60% for the year free. And oh, don't forget about the Thursday night video, NFL Prime, Ravens at Dolphins, 8-1 for free this year on your Thursday night NFL free plays here in the videos. We try to make it 9-1 with Ravens, Dolphins, NFL Prime, Thursday night videos locked and loaded right here as well on WagerTalk TV. Now, these free play weeknight videos are nice. Most of these games do not make my best bet card. They're light TV leans. I'd recommend treating them as 1% plays if you use them. My official best bets, though, are strong. They're rated as 4% of bankroll for my clients each day, and they're the games I'm personally using. And it's been this way for over 29 years since I started in August of 1996. If I'm using a game, I send it to all my clients all at the same time, email to you with detailed analysis. You can also log into the website to see them as well at wagertalk.com. And don't forget, when you're a direct client, whether it's a 1 day, a 1 week, a 1 month, or a 1 year, you get every best bet that I'm personally releasing. Same analysis everybody gets, whether it's a 1 day or a 1 year. And I point that out because right now I've got some special offers on different durations of all sports, all access packages. And the reason I'm really pushing an all sports, all access package this week is because this is the perfect time of the year to get on board. It is the only time of the year you can get all 5 major sports going at once: college and pro football, college and pro basketball, and Major League Baseball. So it's a great time to try the 7-day sampler for $99. That's the normal price, 7 days for $99, great sampler. Or if you'd like a 30-day package, save $100 instantly with promo code SM199. Normally it's $299, but the 30-day all access is just $199 when you use promo code SM199 at checkout. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. You'll see that information on the right-hand side. 7 days for $99, or get the 30-day for just $199 when you use promo code SM199. Or if you've been with me the last couple of weeks, I know you've been winning because we're over 65% this past month in all sports, all access. over 65% of my best bets. Why not upgrade to a one-year all sports? Now's the time to do it because I've got an instant $500 discount on the one-year all access pass. No promo code needed. Could not be simpler. Oh, and by the way, I'm including a bonus 25% coupon you can use as well. That's right above the daily free play. It's on the main page. No promo code needed. That works out to just over $1 a play for every college and pro football, baseball, and basketball best bet I release for the next 365 days and nights because you get an instant $500 discount this week. No promo code needed. Check it out on my page. It's right above, by the way, the daily free play. And don't forget about those daily free plays. They're the last cut for my best bet card. Best bet's hitting over 65% this past month, and the bonus free plays are hitting over 80% the last couple of weeks. I've been too selective, and not a bad thing, right? Because I know thousands of you get those free plays every day. And those of you doing your own handicapping, building your bankroll, it's a great resource. Go to my page daily, get the free play with analysis, and then right above that, check out the best bets, the special offers and promo codes, and let's win together. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, and get to my page quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. On the way out, don't forget to follow me on social media on X and Instagram. You see in the bottom corner of your screen there, it's quite simple, 2 R's, 1 L. At Steve Merril, MERRIL, at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you know more free play videos are coming up, including that NFL Thursday Night Prime video, Ravens-Dolphins, right here, right now.